Hi, Color Street Stylist. I'm Victoria Fain. I am a leader on the Dreamer Squad Color Street team, and I am so excited to be able to bring you this amazing planning tool for our 2023-2024 incentive trip to uh, Los Cabos, Mexico. It is going to be so exciting, and I have an amazing planner tool for you. So you may or may not already have like a trip tracker that you are using to, mark down your progress in earning the trip. But planning ahead, we all know that advanced planning is key to being able to pace yourself, deciding how you want to earn the trip. Maybe you think you can earn level 1, but really you're closer to earning level 2 than you think. Level 3, maybe you don't think you can earn it at all. But I hope this planner will help you see that you can earn this trip. It is so attainable. So I'm going to share my screen. Let me just give a shout out to Tyler Lee. Julie Lee is a teammate of mine. She has already earned this trip. We have a couple different Dreamer Squad teammates who have earned the trip. It's not even the first month isn't even over. But even though she earned it already, level 1, she asked her husband to create something to help her pace herself moving forward. And he did, and he asked me about it. I will be so excited that I helped input a lot of things, gave ideas of what we want to be. So I am so excited to show you this. So here is our trip planning spreadsheet. If you have the link to this, I'm going to be sharing with you the link, and you will be forced to make a copy into your Google Sheets. But I want to give you a quick overview of how to use it so that you can get the most out of it and see how amazing it is. So when you just first open it up, I gave a little shout out here to Tyler. Thank you, Tyler, for making this for us. But you are going to see we have got the months here listed, okay, all the different months. We have got a pink column, we got a blue column, and some instructions. And then this over here is, well, okay, the instructions will remind you what to do when you don't want to listen to me anymore. The main thing is that you are only going to input numbers in the pink column, and you can edit these pink squares over here, but otherwise don't edit anything else. We have done all this math in here for you to make it amazing. The only other thing you might edit is the multiplier for double points. We already have July and August double points in here, but if we ever got double points again, you could come in here and put a 2 wherever the double points might be happening. So the main thing is, okay, let me just jump into showing you how this works. Mostly what you're going to be doing, right, is inputting your PV, your enrollment PV, promotions. Okay, mostly, I guess that's everything. And conference, if you attended in July, if you register early, you're going to be able to get points for that. So let me show you. In July, well, you know what? I'm going to go to August. Sorry, let me go to August here because that's when the trip officially starts. The July PV was a little different. It was July 23rd through July 31st. Well, I guess I just said that. Okay, fine. Enter your PV from that point in July, from that last week of July. Okay, enter your PV, and you're going to see in the blue column, it's automatically going to total your points. Okay, let me keep going here. Let's enter your PV for August. All right, okay. Same thing. It's going to enter the points. It's already multiplying them. In the gray column, you're going to see the points show up. Bear with us. That is a column we had to do math in, do some formulas. So the blue column is really what you're looking at for your answers, your totals. The pink column is where you're entering. And what we're doing is having the PV grow over time in increments of 300 PV, just like it's going to in the VO, that just like the way you're earning the trip between August and March of 2024. is when the trip earning period. If you registered for conference ahead of time, enter a 1 right there in the early bird conference. It'll automatically total that 300 points for you. Same thing if you're at conference in July, enter a 1. Okay, do you see how it's happening? Up here at the top, you will see your running total. So that is where you are right now. What's super cool is over here in this box, it shows you, it's counting down the points. So when it was blank, it was showing the total points you needed, 30,000, 45,000, and 80,000 for each level. But it's breaking it down. It's showing you your remainder, how many points you have left to earn. And it's showing you if you had to earn it with just your own PV, how much that would be. And here's what's cool. The months left, you enter that, and it will tell you how much PV you need a month. So let's say August is over. We got 7 months left, not 8. You can change that. We can change all this, and it's going to show you how much PV a month you need to attain the trip without anything else. How cool is that? So you can watch that countdown, and you can edit these months as you go to see where you're going, okay? Another quick note I will say, try not to, like I said, mess with any of the stuff in the other columns, because that's where a lot of math is happening. I'm going to scroll down for a minute, show you the bottom. There's a table of information here. Again, try not to mess with it because it's in the formulas. I'll show you right now. So here's what's awesome. If you have a new stylist who earned 150 PV or who sold 150 PV, so she or he is a qualified stylist right now, under enrollment, hit the number 1, enter the number 1. It will automatically input those points for you. You can see them here in the blue, double points. And let's say they already have sold 500 in PV. Put in that 500 right there. It'll automatically put the points in for you. You can see your running total is going up. You can see your points are going down, how many you have left, how much PV you have left. Here is a note I will tell you. As you enter your own personal PV, personal volume, just enter your PV each month, okay? And the tracker will automatically enrollment 1,000. Wouldn't that be nice? PV 1,000. The tracker will automatically give you your cumulative points to date. It is going to keep rounding into those increments of 300 PV to make your points accurate. With enrollment volume, we did not do that, okay? For enrollment volume, you have to enter in chunks of 500 for your enrollment volume points. And remember, the way that works is if you enroll stylist A, Alice, she is going to, every time she earns 500 PV, you're going to get that chunk of points. And if you enroll stylist B, Beatrice, she has to have her own enrollment volume of chunks of 500, okay? So it was a little too complicated for us to math. This spreadsheet is for planning purposes. So just enter the enrollment volume in increments of 500, and then you'll see it accurately report. If you were to enter something like 600, you're going to see a number of points spit out that's not going to be right. So just that's a note for everybody, okay? But for instance, in September, if both of your stylists got to the next PV point, and remember, the enrollment volume, all the volume, your personal volume, it's all from August of 2023 to March of 2024. So even if she had, your enrollee, for instance, had $100, she sold 600 in August and 400 in September, that $500 chunk will still count in September. Does that make sense? So you're going to enter the number 1 there. Oh, sorry, 500. Or if you had 2 stylists who each had a 500 for that section, you could enter 1,000. Okay, just so you know, the enrollment volume is in increments of 500. Look, I'll say we had another enrollment in September, though. We'll just put that in there. Okay, how cool is this? You can see your total going up, your remainder points going down. Here is where it's an amazing planning tool. The points are being updated in the VO as we speak. So you don't really need, you can keep track of your own points a little bit here. It's depending on when you're seeing this video, you can try to input them as accurately as possible to get this running total to match what's in the VO so that you have a baseline. But for planning purposes, you can say to yourself, okay, here I am. It's the end of August. I've got this much. Let's delete September for a second. I've got this much going on. Let's plan ahead and see what happens. If I have 1,000 PV in September, where is that going to get me? Okay. I'm about halfway to the first level already. I had this enrollment last month. Okay, let's just say if I enrolled somebody else, let's put a 1. Okay, where does that get me? Enrollment volume. Okay, I'm going to help her succeed. Where does that get me? Watch our total go up. Watch our cumulative PV points go up. Let's say that you are a silver stylist and you are working at, you just enrolled these new people and you are going to promote to gold stylist for the first time. Ready for this? Come here to the promotion area, type in the initials for the rank that you will be hitting, and your points will show up. Isn't that amazing? Please refer to the trip tracker, the official trip document from Color Street of all, the fine points. You can scroll down here to the bottom and see what the initials are. Again, please don't delete these because the formulas are needing them, but you can see what these are, okay? What you can type in. So gold stylist, let's say, I'm going to take away gold stylist for a minute, because let's say you're already a bronze leader and you are about to promote to silver leader, okay? So you promote to silver leader. I type in SL, boom, 10,000 points. Look how close I am to already earning this trip, okay? Okay, ready? So now I'm going to type in 6 months because we're planning this out. We're at September now, okay? We're just planning. Now let's say I'm going to have another $1,000 PV in August or October. But now I'm a silver leader and I help one of my new stylists promote, or one of my Gen 0, doesn't have to be a new stylist, anyone in your Gen 0 promote to gold stylist. Okay, I'm going to type under promoting leaders. Okay, I'm going to type GS and it shows your points. So look at, oh, and here's what's so fun. Look at the running total. It changed colors to match level 1. Your points and your PV gray out because you've achieved level 1 at that point. And now you say to yourself, wait a minute, I was so worried about earning level 1. I can maybe earn level 2. So this is where it's just a great planning tool. You can say to yourself, okay, if I sell 1,000 PV a month, where is that going to get me? And maybe it's not far enough. And that's going to tell you, let's see. If it's not far enough, okay, oh, look at that. With everything else I've done here, I'm still 4,000 points short of level 2. Okay, because I've planned it out. Okay, I'm going to try to sell 1,500 in November and 1,500 in October. Is that enough? Okay, not quite. What else can I do? Okay, maybe I can enroll somebody else. Type in a number 1. Oh, I'm getting there. Maybe I can help that person succeed and they get 500 PV. Boom, I just earned level 2. How cool is that? Okay, I'm just so excited about the spreadsheet. So I'm going to actually delete everything for a minute and I just want to show you. I guess I could do this. Why I was like so extra inspired by this. So I'm going to put all this back to 8 months because I know it's the end of August that we're getting this done. But if you just started from scratch, there was no double points, nothing. What's cool about this box is it shows you how much PV per month you yourself would need to sell to earn that level over the 8 months, not counting double points, not counting that July, extra week. not counting enrollments, not counting promotions. This is what you can do to earn it with nobody else, with nothing else, which I think is so empowering to see. And if you say to yourself, gosh, $18.75 a month, I've never sold that. Well, wait a minute, just think about this. Again, put in your July PV, put in your August PV, okay? Put in your conference if you're going to go or if you went. Here, I'll take away July. Let's just say that you're going to go in August, okay? All right. Okay, good. Got double points. Now I'm down to needing $14.25 a month, okay? And again, I think, okay, well, let's just see what else we can do here. We know that September, October, November can be really big sales months. So let me say, I'm going to push myself out of my comfort zone a little bit. I'm going to try to sell 1,500 in September. I'm going to try to sell 2,000 in October. I'm going to try to sell 2,000 in November. Okay. And that would leave 1, 2, 3, 4 months left. So I'm going to go change this to a 4. Okay. All right. If that's all I do, I would still need to sell 1,500 a month to get to the trip. Now I'm deciding, can I do that? Am I willing to push to get to the trip or not? Okay. Well, let's think about this then. What if in September, I am going to share the opportunity? I'm so excited about earning the trip. I'm going to share with one person. They are going to join and they're going to become qualified because I'm going to help them out. Okay, I'm getting a little closer. Now I'm down to $13.50 a month. All right. Let me try. I'm going to try to recruit at least 2 people over the course of this trip who get to qualified. Okay. All right. Now I'm down to $12.75 a month that I need to sell. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to determine that one of my new people is going, at least one of them is going to hit 500 in PV over the course of August to March. All right. Let me put that in, 1,800 points. Wow. Okay, look at that. Now to earn level 1, I need to sell 1,050 a month, which maybe I'm already selling about 1,000 a month is, where I am. The point of an incentive trip is it's going to push you outside your comfort zone a little bit. Obviously, that's why it's an incentive. That's why it's something we want to work for and earn. We're going to build our businesses. And, look at this. We have 2 new teammates by this point. All right. So let me put in the 1,000 for those remaining months that, okay, I'm confident I can sell. And let's see where I am left. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I earned it. Look at that. With this little scenario I put in, I earned it. Doesn't that help it feel more doable for you? And whichever part is scary to you, number 1, be scared and do it anyways. But number 2, maybe you can, this trip is so flexible. That's what I'm trying to say. It's so flexible that you can choose your strengths. Okay, maybe enrolling 2 people. I know that's a good way to get there, but I'm afraid I can't. If I couldn't, let me delete one of them. If I couldn't, what would I have to do? Okay, now I'm just only 500 points short. 75 more PV? Okay, I can do that. Isn't this great to be able to plan? So while you can keep track of your points in real time, and here, obviously, I'm sure you will be as the time goes on. Planning ahead is going to be amazing because you can say to yourself, all right, is that Platinum Stylist promotion going to be worth it? I really want to earn level 2. I really don't want to pay for my flight. Okay, what, if I sell 2,000 a month, am I going to get there? Okay, and I've got to increase, all of this a little bit. And is it going to get me there? And this way, versus just dividing it by the number of months, you can say to yourself, well, I know which months feel harder. I know when I'm going on a trip. I know, oh, look at that. And I earned it already. Okay, here we'll go down to 1,500 in January. Look at this. And then I'm like, all right, 1,000 in February and March. So you can look back and see what your different selling months have been. Is March a really big month for you? Okay, know that you want to push that month. Is November a big month for you? Input that. Set your goals monthly for the course of the whole time. It's such an amazing tool. I hope I explained all the ways to input it. I hope you come to CABO with us. It's going to be so much fun. And this trip is so attainable. And that means you can do it. All right. Happy spreadsheeting.